a lot of reasons that I was interested in coming to St Clare's, but when I first heard of the school, the first thing that really drew my attention was the fact that I got the opportunity to go work in a school, a primary school with students hands-on. So I am in my second year of university back in the United States, and I'm studying to be an elementary teacher. So getting the opportunity to go and work in a school with primary students and observe an amazing teacher has just been an amazing experience for me, and that was something that really excited me.
Originally, my brother was here about 3 years ago, and he only told me very great things about St Clare's and the life in Oxford, the experiences he had, the teachers, the students, the staff in general, and it got me very excited, so I decided to follow his path.
I took a gap year, so I thought maybe I should go to the UK and do my Cambridge exam, and that way I can also see what I want to study, and it's helped me a lot because now I know what I want to study in university.
I love how easy and accessible everything is, how accommodating all of my teachers are. They really are supportive, and they support you in your traveling and your experiences here. And I love that I have the time to do that and have been given the grace and time to get to do those things.
You have such a variety of subjects to choose from that there's something for everyone, for every interest. And I also like that it's not just in the classroom, but it's also very interactive, that you go out of the classroom in the nature, look at architecture in Oxford, go to one of the many museums in Oxford, which I've done multiple times. And I found it very interesting because normally I'm not a person that really likes museums, but I really found that in myself here in Oxford.
I think what I enjoy most about the course in St Clare's is the art classes, because they let us, of course there are tasks, but they let us be very creative in our own way, and we can choose what we want to say with our art, and there's also an exhibition at the end of the term. So yeah, it's definitely my favorite class.
I really enjoy the small class sizes. It allows the classes to be super collaborative between the students and the teacher. All of my classes are discussion-based classes, and it really feels like the teachers value and want to hear your thoughts and opinions on the topics. They're always doing everything they can to, incorporate student interests and try new things in different ways to make the classes fun and exciting for you, which is really amazing because they're always trying to tie it into my major, reflecting on my practicum experiences at the primary school that I'm observing at here. So they do a really amazing job of just being supportive and encouraging, and looking forward to hearing about how you're doing in your classes and how to give you the best support of what you need.
It's very easy for every student of the class to follow what the teacher is saying. If you don't understand, you can always ask the teacher if he can explain it again, or it's just very personalized.
We've been a lot to the Ashmolean Museum in the Oxford Centre, which I really enjoy because it's so big, so you never finish watching it. And we've also gone to some exhibitions with David, our teacher in modern art.
For my Psychology of Education class, I had to go down to the Storybook Museum for a little homework assignment. And with that, I got to make a lesson plan for students as if I were to take them there. So getting to do that was a really amazing experience because I got to firsthand kind of look at the different things there and how I would take a group of students through that kind of field trip experience and help them with hands-on learning. And it's helped me think of the different aspects that go into making a lesson and being a teacher, so that was a really good experience.
I've done the economics class, the marketing class, and the international business class, which are all things that are very exciting to me and interesting. And I'm very sure that I'll pursue these subjects in the future at university or even in my job at some time. And yeah, I think the classes really gave me an advantage for other students, and also the basic knowledge that I have against people that start directly after school, go to university. Yeah, I really like that in St Clare's you get the basic knowledge or even advanced knowledge in these subjects that interest you.
At first, I didn't know what I wanted to study, so I was taking a broader program. And then I decided that I wanted to study art. So with my art classes, it's definitely helping me for my university exam. I asked the teachers to help me with certain things that I need to prepare for the exam. and I'm feeling so ready.
I'm currently in university. I'm in my second year back in the States, and this course has taught me a lot about my learning styles and who I am as an individual learner. Having these discussion-based classes has really just been super eye-opening for me, and it's given me the opportunity to learn how to articulate my ideas better and be more confident and open in sharing my thoughts and opinions. So that's been really amazing and something that I look forward to taking back with me for my future courses in the States.
I want to go to a university in Cologne, where I want to study business administration at the IU, International University. And I want to do that in a dual study so that I can work half-time and go to university the other time of the week.
I'm planning on graduating with my bachelor in elementary and special education, which is very exciting. And then after that, I'm hoping to go for my master's. I've considered coming back to England for it, so that would be really great. I would love to do that. And then just to be a first or second grade teacher and gain all the tools during my education to create the best possible class environment for my students and make sure that I can give them the same encouragement and support that I've felt from my teachers in the past.
When I first got here, the first month, we did this little test in which you had to answer some questions and then see which career was more optimal for you. And that really helped me because I think I go more in the creative way. So then also speaking with my art teacher just helped me a lot because she pushed me to study art. She was like supporting me. So
I would say I have gotten a lot of career support, maybe not in the way of like going to fairs and stuff like that, but getting the chance to go into a primary level classroom and get to work with these kids and observe the teacher and then also take part in helping with the lessons. And I recently got the opportunity to give a lesson of my own to a small group of students, so that was really exciting for me. And I think that that's just really helped me first feel so much more confident that this is what I want to do in my future, and it's been such a wonderful thing for me to get to work with these kids and learn different, classroom management techniques and strategies and all of that stuff. And I've definitely gained a lot of insight and knowledge that I'm going to take with me as I become a teacher and start creating my classroom and how I want to set it up, what I want it to look like. So it's definitely been inspiring for me to be in that classroom.
My favorite activity to do here in Oxford is probably the bowling, where we always go to the arcade center, which is always a fun time. I've been there a couple of times. And also the weekend trips that are organized by the school. For example, to Bristol, or this weekend we are going to Liverpool. And I'm very excited for that because they always plan fun activities that you do with your classmates or just friends you made here in Oxford. And it's always a fun time.
I think that my favorite activity that St Clare's hosted was the trip that we did to Liverpool, because there was really something there for everybody, and it was a great way to bond and get to know a lot of the other students that go here. We all had a great time, and the school set up some things for us to do, like we went to the Beatles Museum and we went to Anfield Stadium. We did a tour of it, which was super cool. And then we also got to kind of explore it on our own and look around. And I was able to go to the Cavern Club where the Beatles first played, which was a super cool experience for me as well. My
favorite excursion was the trip to Bath, in which we saw the Roman baths. And overall, the whole excursion experience is really cool because you go with your friends, the bus is fun, you arrive there and it's just like, it's tourism, but it's also having fun with your friends and with your teachers. I have had an amazing experience with the college life here. I think that the city is so lively and beautiful, and there's really something for all students here to do, and we're always doing something fun, which is great. And the accommodations are also just amazing because we have gotten our own kitchen. I share it with a roommate, and it's a lot of fun because we end up doing like friend dinners where we cook for our friends and then we all get together and eat together, which is so much fun. And
a lot of the common spaces are utilized a lot, and that's really nice because it's a great way to meet people and interact with new people. So I feel like I'm constantly meeting and seeing new people around.
And also the food. I'm vegetarian, so in the buffet there's always vegan and vegetarian options, and I really like that. I really appreciate it.
I made a lot of new friends from different countries, even such that I've never visited, such as South Korea or so on. And I'm very grateful for these friends because I think that I've also made a couple of lifelong friendships.
I was really excited about the fact that it was an international school. I had never heard of a school like that prior to coming here, and I really enjoyed that it would give me the opportunity to meet different people from all over the world and really broaden my perspectives and my thoughts on different things in the world, and it's been lovely and it's done exactly that. I've had so many amazing conversations with people. I've gotten to try traditional foods and things like that from different cultures, so it's really just like opened me up to so many experiences that I never would have had if I hadn't come to a school like this. And everyone's also been so welcoming and like wanting to talk and having conversations and learning about each other, so that made the process of coming here a lot less intimidating because everyone was just so open to having those discussions and getting to know each other and where you're from and stuff like that.
What I like most about Oxford is the green places. There's a lot of parks, a lot of beautiful places, architecture.
I really like the student life. For example, going out on the weekends or even the weekdays, as a couple of students do. You always find young students and people in the pubs or clubs which you can connect with, and it's always a very fun time because everyone comes from different countries and origins, so it's a lot of conversations to be held with each other, and it's very interesting.
It's such a lively city. There's always so much going on. There's the whole city center and market and mall nearby. There's a lot of amazing restaurants and life to go experience. The nightlife is amazing. And it's just really easily walkable to get from different places, and it's just been such a great experience being here and getting to see the different pieces and elements. If you're a Harry Potter fan, you know, there's a lot of Harry Potter stuff here, so that's cool. My roommate loves Harry Potter, so I've gone with her to see a couple of the different things here, but it's very historically rich, which is amazing to get to learn about.
I would definitely recommend the undergraduate program because it teaches you a lot about discipline and self-responsibility and aspects of that you have to learn by yourself and do the assignments on your own. And it's not just the assignment, but it's also how you live on your own, which you don't have if you stay in your home country with your parents. You get out of your hometown, and it prepares you a lot for adult life. And also like that in the beginning, I didn't know what I wanted to do after my high school graduation. So I could use the time at St Clare's to really know where I want to go with my life and what I want to study in university to ultimately decide what job I want to apply for or in what direction I want to lead my life to. So I think the time at St Clare's has definitely taught me a lot about myself and my goals in life.
I would 100% recommend this program to anybody that has the opportunity to do it. It has truly been the experience of a lifetime, and I've met so many amazing people. I've made lifelong bonds and friendships with people from all over the world, which is really unique, and I think that that's something that everyone should get to experience. The teachers here are all so supportive, and they're so helpful and giving you tips and tricks on traveling and the best restaurants to go eat at. So it's just all around been such a wonderful experience. I really couldn't say anything negative about it. I think that it really expanded my knowledge on myself and on the world, and I couldn't have asked for a better program to study abroad with. So